Welcome back to Rumor Mill. As a reminder, make sure you subscribe and like for the latest news and essential updates. Today, we bring you a significant development in the case of Andrew Clark, the 58-year-old man who caused a public outcry last year after being held at the Spanish Town Hospital for impersonating a medical doctor and illegally collecting payments for services rendered. Clark appeared today in the St. Catherine Parish Court, where he was handed a substantial sentence of over 6 years in prison. This concludes the trial phase for the man whose actions defrauded and endangered numerous individuals across the parish.
The courtroom fell silent on Tuesday as Senior Parish Court Judge Justice Janelle Nelson Gale handed down the sentencing of Andrew Clark, the man who paraded as a medical doctor for years. Clark, whose dramatic weight loss was evident, stood small with his lawyer Abena Morris as the judge read his fate. He was charged with 5 counts of obtaining money by false pretense and 5 counts of uttering forged documents. Clark was sentenced to 36 months in prison on counts 1 and 2 of obtaining money by false pretense and 12 months on counts 1 and 2 of uttering forged documents. The sentences will run concurrently. He received similar sentences on counts 3, 4, and 5 of obtaining money by false pretense and uttering forged documents. However, those sentences will run consecutively. In total, he's to serve 6 years and 58 days in prison. Judge Nelson Gale revealed that Clark could have received a heavier sentence of up to 14 years because of his criminal past with offenses dating back to 1997, but it would have been a November 7, 2024 report that landed him in prison. The St. Catherine North Police received information from a woman that Clark collected $1.7 million for a medical visa to receive treatment in the United States. However, Clark failed to produce the documents. According to the police, 3 other people filed reports about paying Clark for medical services. Clark, who portrayed himself as a medical doctor employed at the Spanish Town Hospital in St. Catherine, is not registered to practice in Jamaica. As to whether he graduated med school, the court didn't receive any documents to prove this. Videos on Andrew Clark's social media showed him in medical gear, pictured with patients, sitting in an office chair and leaving the Spanish Town Hospital after what he described as a long day at work.
No, people often say that doctors don't do anything at the hospital. Sometimes we have a ton of people that we have to work with. Look at this. This is my office. And there's about 100 people on the outside already.
He was arrested with an ID card with his name and image that resembled one given to hospital staff. The hospital has denied that Andrew Clark ever worked there. Notably, there was an impersonating charge that was later dropped. In her final words to Clark, Judge Nelson Gale strongly urged him to put his medical gown down, reflect on his life, and become a law-abiding citizen.
In other news, a 15-year-old autistic student from the Landillo School of Special Education is in intensive care following a traffic accident on Monday afternoon in Negril, Westmoreland. The incident occurred along the Non-Periel Main Road around 5 p.m. Police reports indicate the child was struck by a vehicle after he was allegedly seen on video, repeatedly playing and running across the roadway. The student was rushed to the hospital where he remains in a critical condition. Authorities have launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the collision.
Now, watch out that little Pickney a rude, brother. Eh? Here a woman a say to him, I say, yo, go on back down here, yard where you come from. I say, yo, you saw that little Pickney a rude? Him can't alright. Him can't alright, brother. Look at the little boy do to himself in the area, brother. Eh? Them Pickney a rude, no fucking a dog. Look how you traumatize a person, you know. You fuck up that person you there. Mash up that person you there, brother. That's why you see me, when me a drive, you know, brother. I see certain little Pickney, I see like them a set up like them want cross and them thing there, you know. Me start shadow breaks, you know, because I know, you know, because watch and you see all the person look at them just see him move off, you know. Because you can see the person start slow down, you know. Yo, them look Pickney and yo, me a tell you, no brother. Me a tell you, see if nobody never see this or video this with a ear, say yo, I speed the person, I speed a come and I tell lies, say yo, I him run out in a road, you know. Yo, me a tell you, me a tell you them look Pickney, brother.
the person who video the youth run across the road and the understep wagon just come do something, I'm moving from front of the screen. Why me feel like I wanna put him up to it? Because there's no way on earth that can read. Because if he real, I wanna put him up to it. Yeah, tell me say, how long was he there? For the point that you can sit down and take out your phone and video it. And you not look at it and say, youth, so I'm gonna come up the road there. You sit down and record it with Jetsu holiday. It can't real. I must AI. I know AI very convincing nowadays because some things them see AI do. This are must AI. There's nowhere on earth that can real. The youth they cross the road and your mark get set. As the bike pass, go. They don't hear doof. They see police come right on time to live witness. It's like they plan, they orchestrate. Because if you don't plan and orchestrate, I don't more movie scene. And it's real. I want to put him up to it, man.
Police in St. Andrew have confirmed they are aware of a highly circulated social media video that appears to show a recent and violent road rage incident. The disturbing footage, which seems to have been recorded by a passenger in a nearby vehicle, shows a man being physically assaulted along the roadway after an individual allegedly brandished a firearm. Sources suggest that the altercation was the culmination of a car chase that began along sections of Constant Spring Road. Compounding the seriousness of the event, the incident seemingly took place in the presence of a police officer, though the context of the officer's involvement is not yet clear. The police have indicated that they are actively investigating the matter based on the evidence circulating online.
I mean, say my driving name now stop. Wouldn't mind him go Constant Spring Road.
Come on, my car, don't in the barrel. And I want to go and call and you get paid. Oh, you